Can everybody touch their nose? Can everybody touch their ears? Everybody touch their chin. Listen quietly. Okay, well, good morning again. I'm Susan Wigden, and I am a children's author. Can anybody tell us what an author is? Oh, good hand raising. This boy right here. Are you thinking? Okay, you keep thinking. Another person. Let's see. This girl right here.
Write a book.
An author writes a book. That's right. And I live in Staten Island. Do you all live in Staten Island? And I've written several books. And I'm here to share my story with you today. I'm not an illustrator. Does anybody know what an illustrator does? That's a big word. An author writes a book. Does anybody know what an illustrator does? This girl right here. Casey. Are you still thinking? Okay. This boy right here. Bennett.
Writes the pages.
Well, that's a good way to put it. An illustrator draws the artwork on the pages of the story. And guess what? All of you sitting here can be authors and illustrators.
What's the story called?
You can write a story and you can illustrate it. But today I am here to read a very silly book to you. If you like silly stories, clap your hands. If you like rhyming words, go like this. If you like rhyming words. Faster, faster, faster. How fast can you go? How slowly can you go? Okay. Now, if you're ready to listen, your hands are on your lap and you're sitting on your bottom. Now, if you want to laugh, after you listen to each page, you can laugh. Laughing is okay. And then when it's time to stop,
Not screaming is good.
That's a good point. Screaming is screaming, but laughing is having fun. Okay, and remember the pictures, because after this story that's on this big projector, we're going to play a game. But first, let me tell you, inside a book is often a dedication. Does anybody know what that word means? Wow. Do you know what the word dedication means? Anybody? Anthony? Hey, think, and if you have the answer to what a dedication is, yes? You don't know. Okay, yes? Is it what? Well, good try. A dedication means when you have a special person that you want to say the book is for. So my dedication is, this picture book is dedicated to my son Lee, who as an adult still has my out-of-the-box way of thinking, and to my husband Bruce, who always manages to put up with the two of us. Okay, we're going to begin. Okay, suppose the olives jumped out of the can and they started their own rock band. Suppose the apple wore a wig and did the hula with a fig. Suppose the pickles and the fish sat at a table with a knish. Suppose the lettuce took off a leaf and put it on the head of a 2-pound beef. Suppose the pudding had one eye and went to skate with the apple pie. Suppose the chicken went for a walk and sat down next to a celery stalk. Suppose the potatoes and the peas sang a lullaby to the cheese. Suppose a lollipop unwrapped itself and sat with the rye breads on a shelf. Suppose the peaches in the can had a mustache like a man. Suppose the soup started to skip and held hands with a potato chip. Suppose the grapes in the juice drink used a life preserver when they started to sink. Suppose the blueberry and banana cake played a game of golf with a sirloin steak. Suppose all these things were true. The supermarket would be a silly view. Now on the last page it says, now it is your turn to suppose. Have fun while pretending and using your own imagination. Why is this page blank? Why is there nothing here? Who is going to be the illustrator? Yeah, so maybe your teachers later today or another day could just make a copy of this page and you could illustrate your own silly rhymes. And I want to thank you. We're going to turn this off now. And I have to ask you something. Does anybody go food shopping with their parents or grandparents? Anybody do that? What are some of the supermarkets you go to? Let's think. Let's see. Think of a name of a supermarket in Staten Island. Okay. Yeah. Quiet in. ShopRite. What other? Met Foods.
I go there.
Okay, let's listen.
Stop and Shop.
Stop and Shop. Anybody else?
Pathmark.
Pathmark. Anybody else? One more? Are you still thinking? Okay, still think. One person. A supermarket. Okay. Okay. And when you go to the supermarket the next time, are you going to think about all the things you could imagine that happens to food? Okay, but now, how many of you like to play games? If you like to play games, go like this. Go like this if you like to play games. And if you're ready to play a game, put your hands on your lap. Okay, and this is what we're going to do.